Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rose, and in today's video we are going to discuss a very interesting topic that was raised by so there are these two ladies who keep updating me on their online dating journey and what is going on, and they raised a very interesting topic that we're gonna discuss. So today here the weather is weird, like it's sunny and then it's raining and sunny, but I had to come down here because we have 3 cruise ships that I wanted to see. So I'm gonna give you sort of like a view of what I am looking at, and then I'm gonna put my phone down and then we can talk. So we have 2 of them over there, okay? And then over here, we have another one. So I just like watching them. Like I like watching these big cruise ships. So whenever I check my website, there is a website I check, and then it's sort of like I sort of like track them, see which ones are docking here, then I can come and watch them. So yeah, so that's what I am looking at. The weather is quite interesting. And on the other side, hold on, I show you the other side. So as you can see on the other side, the mountains, it's raining and sunny at the same time. I don't know what you guys say, but in my language, when we see that it's raining and it's sunny at the same time, we say the monkeys are getting married. Okay, so as I said, the weather is weird. I got my sunglasses and I got my umbrella. Look, I got my umbrella here. Okay, so I feel weird actually discussing this topic out here in public. So this lady, one of them DM'd me on Instagram and the other one DM'd me on TikTok. And the one on Instagram told me, Rose, I have been, on different dating apps, just trying my luck. And these 2 ladies are African ladies, of course. One is Kenyan and the other one is not, but they are not discriminating in terms of dating. Like they just want to find somebody that they can connect with and vibe with and just have a beautiful relationship. Therefore, they are just talking to guys from across the board. Like they're not saying, oh, I'm looking for a mzungu, therefore I'm not going to talk to African guys, or I'm not going to talk to Black American guys. Like they're not doing that. So one of the things that they have noticed is that we tend to think that these people from the other race are the ones who have weird fetishes and weird kinky stuff and things like that. And these ladies were like, Rose, you need to raise this topic because actually based on what we have seen, based on the different kind of people that we have been, interacting with, it seems like our own people have a lot of fetishes. So I was like, okay, so like tell me more, what's going on? And she told me, she said, Rose, there's this particular guy I was talking to, and in the beginning things started very well. In fact, the person was claiming to be a Christian, okay? See, remember what I told you about Christian dating apps? And as the conversation went on, he started coming up with some really weird stuff, talking about, well, just because I'm a Christian, you don't expect me to be boring. Of course, we have to spice things up with their spicing things up. And the way they're spicing things up, it's some really weird stuff. Okay, according to me, I mean, come on. Anyway, so this got me thinking that just because you think that you're not dating outside your race or you're not dating outside the continent, it doesn't mean that you're not going to meet up with these people who have weird fetishes. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, within our own African countries, let me say Kenya, we have these things that we hide. They are there, but we hide. Like if you get here on YouTube and you watch some interviews where marriages have gone wrong, marriages, families have broken. And then you see maybe these women coming and saying, well, the reason why I'm single is because my marriage broke, and the reason why my marriage broke was because, well, things started going wrong because he started demanding some weird stuff, when we talk about sim 2, we talk about all these things. And it's quite interesting because when you go to, let's say, Nairobi, and this is something that I have actually mentioned, you're walking down the street with your husband from another race, the first thing that people will insult you with, people who don't even know you, people who just don't know you, you're just an African girl. They don't even know if you're a Kenyan. You're just an African girl who is walking down the street with your husband, and the first thing they insult you with is this whole sim2 thing. Okay, recently I shared my story using Kiswahili. The same story, like I have mentioned before, the same story I shared here with you. And in the comment section, a lot of people who came insulting me and saying that I'm not telling the truth, I should tell the truth, I should say the things that really went horribly wrong in that relationship. They kept, coming with this sim2 thing and sim2 thing. But when you watch these interviews on YouTube amongst, just people who are married, like a Kenyan married to another Kenyan, and you find that the reason why these marriages are breaking up is because, then he started wanting sim2, then he started beating me up while he's, demanding that we do the thing. And then you're like, those are actually some really weird fetishes that people have. They're just pretending that they are trying to punish you, but this is their kink. Okay, so these things do exist. They do exist even within our communities. It's just that we hide them very well. The good thing about, like, let's say, online dating, and the good thing about some people being honest about what they like and what they do, is that you know what you're getting yourself into. But when it comes to, like, getting involved with an African guy, especially those ones who are so religious, they're deep in the church, they don't tell you what they're into. You find out while you are, like, when you're already in the marriage. Okay, so this was quite interesting. Actually, I always suspected that these things do exist, but it's quite interesting to find people, women who are opening up and saying, Rose, this is what is happening. Like, I'm finding these people, they are not even from another race, they are just our own people, and they are doing these things. So yes, I just wanted to bring that topic here, and I would like you to actually share in the comment section, especially those of you who are doing online dating. I would like you to share what kind of people you are talking to, and what kind of weird things they're talking about, and where they are from. Okay, because we are so used to saying, oh yes, people from another race, people from Western world, people from here, but then we are not talking about our own people who are doing the same thing. I mean, come on. Recently, there was this story that was circulating on TikTok. There's this man who, like, said some really horrible things about somebody's wife and somebody's mother. And this is a prominent person in our country. And of course, they had to take action. And I was thinking the first action that they should take would be to go to the police, right? Or sue this guy and take him to court, because he really did say some disgusting things about these women. And when the punishment came, and when they thought about punishing this guy, it was very weird how they went about it, because I don't want to go into details, but there were some guys that went and picked up this guy who was talking badly about these ladies, and the punishment that they decided that he should face, it's something that was involving sim2. And I'm thinking, these are not people from another race. These are not people from the Western world that came up with this idea. It's like, I was like, okay, you can decide, as I say, to take somebody to court. You can decide to, I don't know, just to punish them. But the punishment, the first punishment you came up with was that. So it's so unfortunate that we pretend, oh, women who are married to, who are married to people who are outside our continent, these women, they should tell us the truth, how those marriages are, what they are going through, what things they are facing. But those things are in your mind. You are the one who is actually coming up with those fantasies by yourself, okay? Because I don't think all these women who are in these, let's say, interracial marriages, I don't think they will be sticking there 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years if all these men, that's what they do. I mean, let's be honest, let's be serious here. I don't think that is the case. I think you're coming up with those thoughts because those are your fantasies and your fetishes. Anyway, my name is Rose. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel today. I had to do this video really quick because it's raining. As I said, it's about to rain, but I had to bring this topic here so you can tell me if what I'm saying is happening, if what these ladies are facing is really happening also to you on those dating apps. Please share your comments, and I really would like to hear what you think about this. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Like this video, subscribe if you're watching without subscribing, and I shall see you on my next one. Bye bye for now.